Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rod here with the Hodler FUD Crypto, your new source for all things cryptocurrency. Guys, doing a chat request review on a project tonight, which has some fairly big upside based on what it will provide to a project that we're very familiar with. Well, we're going to dive into this tonight. There's not a whole lot of information on pricing available for this, as it is a relatively new project. What are we talking about tonight? We're going to dive into Linkpool and all that it has to offer. So you're going to ask, what is Linkpool? Well, Linkpool is the leading Chainlink node service provider with the goal of providing tools and services that benefit the Chainlink ecosystem. It's their aims to lowering the barrier to entry to stake on the Chainlink nodes. Linkpool is providing the tools for the Chainlink ecosystem. So we're starting to see these adaptive measures being taken on how people can make certain networks or blockchains more accessible, as well as provide more features, more incentives to be on that chain. So if we jump onto the Linkpool site, they describe themselves the exact same way, and they're talking about they're trying to ease the amount of technical experience required to run a node for Chainlink, and they want to provide options for smart contract creators with tools to easily search and identify. So it goes in, if you click on the video above, you'll get into the Oracle providing services that Chainlink provides and what Linkpool is hoping to do by linking a bunch of stuff together by being a node operator for Chainlink and what it can do. So what are some things that are going to make Linkpool unique and what they can do for the Chainlink ecosystem? Well, they offer staking, and we all know what staking is. So they've got an intuitive dApp that allows users to stake their Link tokens and to maintain Chainlink nodes. So we've got another option now that we can now stake our Chainlink. They've got Chainlink Market, which is a search engine for Chainlink nodes, adopters, and data sources. Again, we've talked about how Chainlink provides oracles to go out and get information to provide data back to smart contracts from real world information. And then it goes in and offers a node as a service, which is just simply hosting your node and providing infrastructure designed specifically for the Chainlink node, as well as managed nodes in consultancies. At Linkpool, they have subject matter experts for all things Chainlink. And because they're able to offer a range of services in the relation to it, so if you have a lucrative API and you'd like to monetize it, or an organization looking to adapt or utilize smart contracts on blockchain oracles, this is definitely a kickoff on where you can start to look for that information. So as you see these products being brought onto the chain on helping out big brother, big sister nodes work together, you can absolutely see how these things will pair up and start to build on. Now, you hear a lot of the shortcomings with Ethereum and smart contracts and scalability and gas fees and all that stuff. What we're seeing lately in the market is these chains that are already operating and providing us with the information, details, and abilities that we're looking for, and how they're starting to absolutely take off. Look at Matic, for example. Video up here if you want to check it out. So what does this all mean to us, guys? Well, we haven't seen big pushes on price yet for Linkpool, and that's consistent because we haven't seen a big push in price for Chainlink recently. So Linkpool came to market, I believe it was April 1st of this year, and started out in and around that $18 mark. I believe the all-time high set on opening day for them, just pull it up here, is $17.82 on April 1st of 2021. So just, well, we're almost to month end now. So they're about a month on the market. And the only chart that I'm really able to find that gives us any candles to look at is the wrapped Ethereum chart. And, you know, it doesn't always give you the clearest picture. But the one thing that I do want to point out, if we look at kind of April 6th for price, it was in around $11. So if we look at this wrapped ETH chart, you can see that we're in a descending wedge and falling hard. Now, what we need to see is we need to see this thing start flipping the resistance and making it into support. We also need to see a positive break out of this downward trend. It really hasn't tried to ride up too high, except for the very bottom of this triangle. You can see it's ridden up to the upper level of that channel, but immediately was pushed right back down by selling pressure. And that's typical when you get these new releases, guys, where you have a bunch of holders holding the token when it hits the market. They want to get rid of them as fast as they can. They want to make their money for their staking in this project early, right? So as you can see on day 1 and 2, you've got very high wicks on those candles, but it really instantly pulled itself back down, and it stayed really stagnant. And I used that April 6th, and I've drawn a line here at April 6th where you can see it's there's 2 moving average crosses right there. That's around that $11 USD mark. Guys, that's where if I'm going to look at buying any Linkpool, I'm going to want to see it get back up there. Now, right now, currently, Linkpool is at $4.72. So it's got a 3x to get up there. Before I really want to start looking at it for myself, I need to see it break this downward trend for sure. And I need to see it break to the upside quickly. I'm not to say that this is a bad option to get in. As you can remember with projects like Super Farm, when they came out, they pumped extremely hard right out of the gate and then fell. And just when you think you were hitting the bottom to find a good buying spot, they fell even harder. I would probably guess that this is going to go through the same kind of hurt and potentially drive down into that $2 to $3 range that Super Farm went through. Now, also Super Farm was hit with that double pullback with the manipulation in the market 2 weeks ago, and then again last weekend that really pulled that price down. Now, if you're dollar cost averaging into this thing right now, or you're holding bits of this, I don't want you guys to take this as FUD, because I do think that this is going to provide some very important features to the Chainlink ecosystem, especially with being able to stake your Chainlink here. But like I said, guys, based on just price, and I'm really I try to break into projects that I can put a positive spin in and bring some big light to, and like the Maddox and like those things are all pointing to having big uprises soon, and they're absolutely crushing it right now. I don't see Linkpool unless it can break this downward trend and move to the upside quickly. Like, I would almost want to see it flip this downward trend from $11 down to $8. So I would like to see a $3 uprise in this before I would actually be considering investing in it and purchasing this token. Now, again, it's not a one-to-one representative, this chart, based on what it's doing with the US dollar. There's just not, or even Tether, there's just not that data available to us yet. But I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't to be construed as financial advice, guys. You have to go with what your comfort level brings for you to go out and take risks. Now, those who take some of the biggest risks are often rewarded, but remember, this could have a negative pullback still before it moves to the upside. Now there is definitely some markers at $11. I definitely want to see it get up to there and build again. And you might have the confidence in this project right now to get in and ride it back up to $11, and good for you if you have that kind of stomach. I got bit in the super farm one because I got in just before that manipulation 2 weeks ago, thinking that we had finally found the bottom and we're starting to look for our way up. And I'm still invested in super farm, and I am back to even with it. But guys, like, this is kind of lining up the same way super farm was. I love these releases. I'm all for Chainlink, and I'm all for daps that help provide avenues for those ecosystems to succeed. I just don't know that Linkpool's it for me yet. But guys, I'm not saying not to. So you got to understand that as well, because we want to buy the lows and sell the highs. Well, this is a low. We just don't know if this is the lowest low yet. So there's definitely opportunity here, and you've got to look for that entry of what you think is comfortable. You can see it also shot down out of the channel, and the buyers pushed it back into that channel, but we haven't been able to really break out of this megaphone or this downward descending wedge right now. So it's a quick and dirty video on it tonight, guys. I really wish I had some brighter news for you on this. I'm going to jump on in a little bit and do a quick little review of where we're at with Ethereum again tonight. Well, this is uploading, so my live video is going to be just before this one. And this one's going to probably be uploaded somewhere around the 11 o'clock mark tonight. So look for the Ethereum update. It's going to be just a quick little update on it, where we're at, where we're heading. But Linkpool, look for your entries, guys, because these projects are going to pump, especially the oracles where they're getting the information for those smart contracts. So guys, that's what I got for this tonight. Look for your entry point. Remember, protect yourself, don't wreck yourself. Hodler Fudd out.